ISIS and its allies are reported to be gaining more ground against Syria's army. This morning, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad made a rare public appearance. He said there are gains and losses in any war. Last night on my PBS program, I spoke with Samantha Power, the American ambassador to the United Nations. She said Assad is hurting efforts to control ISIS, also known as ISIL.
What is the administration's position about Assad? He is still the highest priority.
He has lost his legitimacy, and he must go. I'm not going to talk about priorities, this or that, but the core belief, President Obama's core belief, is that you will not deal with the ISIL problem sustainably until the Assad problem has been resolved. Because part of the reason that foreign terrorist fighters are flowing into Syria is because they want to fight Assad, and because they see barrel bomb attacks, and because they see chlorine attacks. So you can't, kind of separate these two things. It is true that we have shown as a military matter that we are fighting ISIL from the air, and we're not fighting the Assad regime. We're offering support to the opposition to fight the Assad regime.
Power called the war in Syria, quote, arguably the most heartbreaking thing happening on planet Earth.
What did you learn from that, from what she said about what their administration's next steps or what they're doing? Or?
That's one thing she wouldn't really talk about. I've tried to get her to talk about that because she's interesting because she was such a human rights advocate, and so the question was, is she having as much impact as she did on the outside as on the inside? And she says that, in fact, it's better to be on the inside because she can push the case. That's
really interesting.
Yeah, she was certainly very passionate in that conversation.